The idea that the Bible might be describing alien technology is the core of ancient astronaut theory. It's a fringe theory, to be sure, but it exploded in popularity in the 60s and 70s, mostly thanks to authors like Eric von Däniken and his book, Chariots of the Gods. He argued that many biblical miracles were really just encounters with advanced beings, misunderstood by early humans. When you look at Ezekiel's vision through that lens, the details suddenly seem different. Ezekiel describes a stormy wind, a great cloud, and flashing fire. To a theorist, that's not God's symbolic presence. That's the textbook description of a vehicle entering the atmosphere, kicking up dust and debris as it comes in for a landing. The gleaming metal sounds a lot like a ship's fuselage. And what about the living creatures? The description is wild. 4 faces, 4 wings, calf-like feet shining like bronze. Theologians say it's symbolism. Theorists ask, what if it's a literal, practical description? Maybe the 4 faces aren't faces at all, but 4 sides of a helmet, fitted with sensors, visors, and breathing apparatus. Maybe the wings aren't biological, but mechanical arms or parts of a flight pack. But the most compelling piece of the puzzle for many is the wheels. Ezekiel's wheel within a wheel, able to move in any direction without turning, baffled people for ages. That is, until the 20th century. Suddenly, that design looked uncannily like modern concepts for omnidirectional or gyroscopic propulsion systems. In fact, one man was so intrigued he patented a version of it. That man was Joseph F. Blumrich, a respected engineer from NASA's Systems Layout Branch. In 1974, Blumrich set out to scientifically debunk the ancient astronaut theory. He figured his expertise in spacecraft design would make it easy, but the deeper he dug into the text, the more his opinion changed. He didn't just fail to disprove the theory. He became one of its biggest supporters. Blumrich concluded that Ezekiel was describing a spacecraft with stunning technical accuracy, from its main body and helicopter-like rotors to its retractable landing gear. The eyes on the wheels? He suggested they could be sensors, lights, or even a kind of textured, pressure-sensitive tread. He laid it all out in his book, The Spaceships of Ezekiel. The ultimate skeptic had become a believer.